Welcome back, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be uploading, more consistently, and this is just another video. Today, I'm gonna be reacting to the Ringers top 100 players. I think every month they're updating this, so this is from this month of January. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with it. Number 100, we got Ben Simmons. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. If I see something, a little, I'm gonna question it. But Ben Simmons at 100. To be honest, he might not even crack my list, but yeah. But yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna like nitpick, and just pick out the little things. John Collins, what is he? Vucevic 98, DeAndre Hunter 97. Yeah, really. The only thing stopping DeAndre Hunter from being higher is definitely his injuries. He's a big when it comes to injuries, he's normally out. But he could definitely be like, I'd say like top 60. He could definitely be top 60 if he's not always injured. That's like the biggest thing. Mitch Robinson, yeah. The Knicks have looked good with him as their starting center this year. He's looking really good, almost averaging 2 blocks a game. So yeah. Herb Jones. You haven't really heard that much from Herb Jones, I guess, from like the scoring aspect. He's still gonna lock up and get you what you need. But yeah, 95, that's fine. Norman Powell. I don't know Norman Powell at two-way combo guard who can defend multiple positions, knock down threes, soar above the rim, strong drives. Yeah, I think that's a little too low for Norman Powell, but yeah. But Nick Matherin, he's still averaging. Dang, his points have dropped off a good bit. But 93, yeah, he's still. This is only his first year. Tobias Harris, 92. Yeah, once again, haven't heard nothing about Tobias Harris this year, but he is on the 76ers where he's like the 4th option. At 92, it's reasonable for Tobias Harris. Bobby Portis. I think Bobby Portis comes back. Actually, he's coming back this week sometime. So him at 91, he's doing a 10-10, year. Shooting is not terrible, but 32%. He's looking good. 91 is fine for Bobby Portis. I'm not really seeing nothing wrong with this list so far. 90 for RJ Barrett. Now this is where I'm gonna have to kind of 90 for RJ. I don't really see RJ Barrett being 90. I'm probably from now here on. I'm probably gonna be comparing him to some players like, Kevon Looney. I would want RJ Barrett over Kevon Looney, obviously. But Zubac, 10-10. To be honest, I would want Bobby Portis over Zubac, but that's just me. Alex Russo at 87. Yeah. Jordan Poole. Yeah, I guess 86 is fine. I'm guessing, yeah, he's going to be in the same. I could never see these two far from each other. They're dang near the same player, if you really want to. Or not same player as like the aspect they play the same, but they're shot chuckers. You see pull-up threat, catch and shoot threes, ball handling. Yeah, they're going to be the people that just score. And I'm pretty sure the numbers are pretty close to each other. Yeah, numbers are almost identical besides the three-point percentage. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'd rather them right next to each other. They can probably even flip, maybe. I wouldn't mind that. Mike Conley, I think he should be a little higher. You saw how important he was for the Jazz, just the winning aspect. So I think he's a bigger player. Wendell Carter, I think this year I expected him to be a little different. They got him right next to Nick Claxton. I don't think him and Nick Claxton are this close this year, really. I don't think they're that close. I think actually Nicholas Claxton should be a little higher, even higher than Clint Capella, in my opinion, him being a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. But yeah, Wendell, that spot is fine. Nick Claxton should be higher than Clint Capella. Spencer Dinwiddie, he is a still a fine basketball player. He helps the Mavericks win games. I can see him ahead of Clint Capella. Clint Capella should not be at 80. There's a couple players I'd probably take over Clint Capella this season alone, just for the fact that he hasn't really, he hasn't been showing the best. Like the Atlanta Hawks have been very bad, but or not very bad. I mean, I think they're on the couple. Maybe are they? I think their streak just broke. But I think they were 4-5, and their streak just broke. I think they lost the other night to the Bulls. Yeah, but Malcolm Brogdon. Oh man, Malcolm Brogdon's fine. Christian Wood, he's fine, but Kyle Kuzma, I guess because he's on the Wizards, a pretty bad roster. He should be higher though. Kyle Kuzma is one of those guys. You know, he's really shown what he is this year. Obviously, he's not a first option or a second. I believe he's like a third option, but he can show you that he can put the ball in the hoop and help a team, get some wins. Ooh, Fred VanVleet. The Raptors have been very disappointing this year, like extremely disappointing. I have Kyle Kuzma over Fred VanVleet. And I think I have Kyle Kuzma over Scotty Barnes this year. And I think Keldon Johnson. But I think they're all like in a respectable area, They're still going to put up the points and do what they got to do. But, yeah, Fred might be below even Malcolm Brogdon this year. Just because Malcolm Brogdon shows you what he brings. When they miss him, they have like no bench depth on the Celtics. And he really helps push that unit. But we're at Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter, that boy Kevin Huerter, boy, is nice. I'm trying to tell you. Kevin Huerter is what I thought the dude off of the Clippers is Luke Kennard. Kevin Huerter is what I thought Luke Kennard could be. We just haven't seen Luke Kennard even really get the chances that Kevin Huerter has. But Luke Kennard could probably be a Kevin Huerter. I wish people realized that. But DeAndre Ayton, oh man, he's a big letdown. But 72 is respectable. Al Horford ahead of him. Yeah, I guess. Cade, he's out for the season, but he would be on his top 100 list if he was healthy. He definitely would. He probably is top 50. Franz, 69 behind Bowen. Yeah, Franz is higher than, he might be touching top 60. You see the second Boston Celtics center, Robert Williams. Yeah, he when they miss Robert Williams, they miss that defense, I promise you. But yeah, I think Franz maybe touches like top 60 around the Paulo area. Paulo's killing it this year, man. He's unstoppable. So yeah, top 60 or in that 60 range. Michael Porter Jr. They got Jamal Amp. They got them right next to each other, I guess. But they're in that same area, I guess. Especially this year. Like I would put them. Ooh, I put Jamal over Tyler Hero this year. That Heat team has been pretty bad. I think I even put Paulo over Tyler Hero. Anthony Simons at 57. Zach LaVine at 56. Yeah, Zach LaVine hasn't been the best this year, but we know who Zach LaVine is. Kristaps Porzingis, he kind of cooled off, but he's still putting up 20 points. Julius Randle, doing really good this year. Aaron Gordon, I think I take Julius Randle over Aaron Gordon. I think I take Julius Randle over Chris Paul this year too. Jalen Brunson over LaMelo, Evan Mobley, Rudy Gilbert, Brook Lopez, and Mikal. I think I take Jalen Brunson over all these players, even Klay Thompson. That's just the truth. Jared Allen, the defensive threat. OG, he's in trade rumors. They really need to move him. He's probably like the most valuable piece behind Siakam. I mean, obviously, Scotty Barnes is going to be the most valuable because he's the youngest, but it's probably Siakam and then OG. But yeah, he top 40 or top 50 definitely. Chris Middleton, yeah, he hasn't really played this season, but I'll push. To be honest, he might be at the bottom of this list for this season alone if you just keep it this season. Jaren Jackson, Defense Player of the Year already. He kind of has already solidified himself for winning it. So yeah, top 50. Jeremy Grant, another really good player. DeJounte's in his spot. Aaron Wiggins didn't even make it. Bradley Beal. I think Bradley Beal gets pushed all the way back to behind OG, to be honest. Bradley Beal has not been the Bradley Beal that's getting paid all that money. And that's really what you can bring up this year is he's getting paid a lot of money. He has no trade clause, so they can't even trade him. He's just He's not top 40 in my opinion. Anthony Edwards, he's been looking very good this year. Draymond still Draymoning. Desmond Bain, he's looked really good. The team missed him for a while, and he came back, and he's been scoring. Lauri Markkanen, a first-time All-Star this year, I believe it. First-time All-Star. He's really putting in that work, and just growing as a player. Jrue Holiday is Jrue Holiday is one of my favorite players for the simple fact of he's just always going to be in the mix. Like he's not bad at all. I think he's going to be the one person that has like a career where as he gets older, it's going to be like the most not average, it's going to be above average, but like I can kind of say like a Chris Paul level where he's still like defensively good and he's averaging like 12 points, 5 assists, and like just doing stuff like that. Like that's the type of career I can see like Jrue Holiday. Like as he gets older and it starts to slow down, he could still be like effective at an old age. I love Jrue Holiday. Cat, he probably gets pushed down behind all these people. I think he gets pushed back very far. He doesn't crack my where'd he go? Oh man. He doesn't crack he might be like 35, maybe 36. De'Aaron Fox, I think he's been really good. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox has been really good this year. Him and Sabonis. It's either going to be De'Aaron Fox or Sabonis as the All-Star this year for the Kings. I don't think they have 2 All-Stars, but I think Sabonis gets it out of those 2. But De'Aaron Fox definitely deserves his nod as a really good player this year. He's been killing it. You got Kyrie leading the Nets right now by himself without no KD. Darius Garland still being Darius Garland. Trae Young, he's still putting up crazy numbers, but just isn't helping the team win. Bam, I think he's a 2-time All-Star this year. I think he's going to be the one of the All-Star centers for the All-Star game this year too. Domantas Sabonis, he definitely gets his 3rd one this year. He's just been killing it. He's looking like a Jokic almost. Like him and Jokic are like 2 of the best centers in the West. Brandon Ingram, he's looked great this year when he's played. That Nets team looks very dangerous. DeMar, I think I put DeMar behind a lot of these players because he's DeMar DeRozan. He doesn't really bring nothing but scoring, and he's not a top 25 player in my opinion. Kawhi is Kawhi, so they're going to put him at top 25. But this year, I don't believe he's been a top 25 player. It's just his name and his we know what he could be. Jaylen Brown, definitely. Tyrese Halliburton, James Harden. I think I have James Harden behind Tyrese and Jaylen Brown. But that's just Damian Lillard, Jimmy Butler, Pascal. These are like the ones that are like solidified almost. Paul George. Shea is going back. He went down? Nah, Shea is... Okay, Donovan Mitchell is better than Devin Booker. If we're going to do that, then, But Donovan Mitchell has been playing better than Devin Booker this year, in my opinion. And I think his team is better. He's helping his team even more. Ja Morant, 11, yeah. That Zion at 10 is crazy. Zion at 10 is crazy. Is Zion a top 10 player right now? The answer is no. I don't believe he is a top 10 player at this moment. Anthony Davis, from a non-biased Lakers fan standpoint, bro, he was killing it when he's healthy. He's supposed to be coming back, I think, sometime this week or towards the end of this month. If he's still putting up the same numbers, he was a top 10 player. LeBron putting up 40s after 40s, 30s. Yeah, he's there. Jason Tatum, KD, Luka, Curry, Jokic, Giannis. I think I put Jokic over Giannis right now at this point. I put Jokic over Giannis, and Steph Curry goes back further. I think he goes all the way to like number 6, or maybe even like number 7. I think I push Jason Tatum up a little higher and just move it up. But yeah, I have Jokic at number 1 in my opinion. And yeah, for that list, for the top 100 players by the Ringer, I'm gonna do an updated version, or when they update it, I think in February. I'm assuming February 10th. I'm gonna do another version or just another reaction to it to see what the changes they made, who's number one, who's number, whatever, and pick at it and just see what I like and what I don't like. But on that note, leave a like, leave a comment. I appreciate it. If you watch this whole video through and through, I appreciate it. Just, leave a sub or something. But have a good day. Peace.